Gusto mo ba mag-invest sa mga REITs or mga real estate investment trust here in the Philippines? Well, sa video ito, I'm gonna break down yung top REITs here in the Philippines. Okay, so yeah, let's go! Hi guys, Pilo here, and yeah, let's get started. So in terms of mga REITs dito in the Philippines, so ito yung basically lahat ng mga REITs or mga real estate investment trust. And if you're new to REITs or if hindi mo alam ano tong mga real estate investment trust, then I have a video dedicated about what is REIT investing here in the Philippines. So you can check top right of this video, you can check that video. Tapos after that, pwede kang bumalik dito sa video na to. So ito yung top or basically lahat ng mga REITs as of today because here in the Philippines, bago pa tayo in terms of real estate investment trust, so kaya medyo konti pa lang. So, ito yung mga REITs, yung A-REIT or yung Ayala Land na REIT, yung Double Dragon, Meridian Park REIT, RCR, this is Robinsons na REIT, then Flirt, Flirt, hindi na lang ginawang Flirt, no? So, this is Philinvest na REIT, M-REIT is Mega World na REIT, C-REIT, this is Citycore REIT, so basically they are into renewable energy, something, and V-REIT, so this is Villar na real estate investment trust. Tapos sa video ito, we're gonna check ano yung magandang REIT in terms of their chart or yung price nila, like going up or down ba yung price. Tapos yung financials nila, this is like fundamental analysis if kumikita ba yung company, okay? And then lastly, yung dividend rate, magkano yung dividends na kikitain mo in terms of investing in these REITs. So, yeah, let's get started. So, I'm getting this question kasi na how do you check yung ano ba yung maganda na REIT? Okay? So, this is the tool that I'm using in terms of checking the financials, the chart and whatever, tapos yung dividend rate in terms of REIT. And actually, I learned this from a YouTuber then. So I cannot forget sino yun, but I'll just credit that guy for replying. So I'll put the link down in the description. So I think he's Investing PH. I think that was Investing PH. So I wanna credit that guy for teaching me this website. So basically, if you wanna know ano yung maganda or yung performance ng REIT or wanna check yung financials niya or what. So basically, ito lang yung ginagamit ko, yung Morningstar. Okay, Morningstar. Tapos, Morningstar is a website. Tapos, let's say you wanna search about A-REIT. Okay, so yung A-REIT. Okay, so A-REIT again, Ayala Land Real Estate. Tapos ito yung website morningstar.com. So, click natin yan. And then dito mo na makikita yung a lot of their details. Okay, a lot of their details, and hopefully it could give you an idea on hopefully it can give you an idea if maganda mo mag-invest sa stocks na to. So first, let's look at the chart of ito, A-REIT, diba? Ayala Land, okay? A-REIT. So tignan natin yung chart, okay? So tapos ano ba yung trend niya? So display natin yung max tapos daily. So nag-IPO sila, I believe, last 2020 pa, dito, August 2020. So, ito yung chart niya. So, it's actually pretty good going up. And then, it went down. And I think it's staying below or somewhere here in the support line. Okay? Ito yung parang dito support. So, it's possible na mag-bounce siya, okay? To go up again further kasi parang uptrend siya. Or possible din na mag-down because, again, we're in the middle of economic crisis ngayon. So, possible na mag-down pa siya. But in terms of chart, very healthy looking yung A-REIT. Tapos, in terms naman of financials, okay? So, kasi in terms of investing in REIT, for me, I look at the financials in the sense na, are they still profitable? Kasi as long as profitable yung REIT, then magbibigay sila ng dividends. Okay? So, parang ganoon. So, as long as profitable yung REIT, I'm sure na magbibigay sila ng dividends. So, as you can see dito, 2019, 2020, 2021, so, ito yung net income. So far, maganda naman yung net income niya. So, pwede ka rin mag-check dito sa balance sheet if meron mo silang mga utang, okay? Or dito sa cash flow if saan ba galing yung cash nila. Okay, but basically, para sa akin kasi hindi ako into accounting, so this is enough for me looking at this one. If as long as they have good net income, then I'm confident na magbibigay sila ng dividends for you. And then lastly, let's look at the dividends for A-REIT. So, dito, dividends, click mo lang yan. And then, tignan natin yung dividend history niya. So, 2020, ito yung dividends. 2021, ito yung mga dividends. And 2022, ito yung dividends. Tapos, notice this one. This one, yung first IPO nila, I believe this is worth 2 months kasi. Kaya medyo malaki. But then, the next is 0.34. Next is 0.39, 0.42, 0.44, 0.44. So as you can see, increasing yung dividend na binibigay ng A-REIT. So I love this dividend rate, okay, ng A-REIT. And based dito, as of September 27, 5.27% yung dividend yield ni A-REIT, which is para sa akin very good na din. Okay? So ngayon, let's do it to another REIT. This time, it's DDMPR. But basically, fast forward, I'm gonna do all of this na lang tapos summarize natin. But basically, this is how I check if okay ba mag-invest sa REIT na to or stocks in general. For DDMPR, this is the graph since IPO, okay? 2021, March 2021, and they just went downhill, okay? So, parang downhill lang talaga, okay? Tapos, let's look at naman the financials. So, ito yung nakakagulat sa DDMPR because yung, yung, yung net income nila mas malaki kaysa revenue nila. So, as you can see dito, ito yung revenue, mas malaki yung net income. So, saan ba to galing? So, possible when you look at the balance sheet and then the cash flow, then may income naman dun sa ano tawag ito, from their operating expenses talaga. But baka most likely some of them are galing financing or they borrowed money or whatever. Okay? Kasi yung net income nila is way higher than their revenue. So this is something na medyo uh, magiging skeptical tayo, no? But anyway, so yeah, that's it. At least net income is still good, then they're still able to give out dividends. Now let's look at the dividends naman, yung dividend performance niya. So I like to look at the dividend history. And when you look at the dividend history, 0.0205, then 0.00201. So parang it went down and then it went up, it went up, it went down, it went up, it went down. So fluctuating yung dividend rate ni DDMPR. But as of this video, 8.74% yung dividend rates niya. So medyo malaki siya because again down yung price niya. So the cheaper you buy a dividend stock, the higher yung potential na dividend rate na makukuha mo. So basically yun that's how I check from the chart to financials and dividends. And then at the same time, I'm gonna do all the rest, and yeah, let me show you now the summarized version of all the REITs here in the Philippines. Ngayon, let's summarize yung lahat ng REITs here in the Philippines. So, again, we check the chart, the financial, and the dividend rate. So, sa A-REIT, ito yung, this is how the chart looks like. It went up and went down, okay? So, it's like, it's parang uptrend siya. And then, for the DMPR naman, it's just going downhill. RCR, it went up after IPO and then it went downhill. And then, Philinvest, medyo sideways siya. Tapos, it just went downhill. Because again, because of the economic crisis, the pandemic, possible ito yung reason why. For MREIT naman, it went up and then it went downhill din. And then for CREIT, on IPO, it just went downhill lang talaga. And lastly, for VILLAR or VREIT, so it went sideways at first and then it went downhill. So, because again, medyo we're in economic crisis right now. That's why the prices are going down. So, if you ask me, based dito sa mga companies, I believe most of them are very solid companies naman, and it's actually the best time to get in if you want to invest in a real estate investment trust. Next, let's look at the financials. Very healthy net income. Again, I'm just looking at the net income. May other factors pa niyan, but para sa akin, this is already good. Okay, and if you wanna dive deep, then you could also do that. Now let's look at the DMPR. So yung net income niya is way higher than the revenue. So I don't know why that's happening, but when you think about it, it's actually good, diba? And then RCR medyo konti pa lang yung data niya, but net income is still pretty good. So basically net income is like revenue minus yung mga expenses, diba? So meaning may natitira pa. Because itong natitira, probably some deductions pa or whatnot, dun kasi kukunin yung dividends to give out to their investors. For Philinvest naman, medyo malaki yung gap between the revenue and net income. Okay, so it's around like 50%, but still positive net income pa din. For MREIT, unfortunately, wala akong makuhang data. Wala siya dun sa Morningstar. But you can actually do this by going to the official website talaga with Philippine Stock Exchange. Ang problem lang talaga with PSE website is hindi medyo organized eh. So yeah. Then for C-REIT, Citicorp, Real Estate Investment Trust, then yung net income niya is around 50% then with the revenue. So medyo marami yung expenses nila. And for VREIT then, wala pa tayong makuha data, maybe because they're actually pretty new. And then for dividend rate naman, let me move my face. Okay. For dividend rate for a REIT, 5.27%, tapos almost every quarter nag-i-increase yung dividend. I love this dividend rate. Okay. For DDMPR naman, malaki 8.74% but fluctuating. It went up, it went down, it went up, it went down. So medyo hindi siya consistent yung DDMPR in terms of giving out the dividend rate. But again, consistent siya every quarter. Hindi lang consistent na going up ba or naka-straight lang yung value ng dividend na ibibigay niya. For Robinson naman, it's 6.39% and so far it's also increasing. So almost every quarter nag-i-increase yung dividend rate ng Robinson's real estate investment trust. For Philinvest, 6.77%. This actually went up. Okay, so first few dividend quarters it went up and then parang yung last quarter nag-went down lang. So hindi pa siya ganun ka-fluctuating compared with DDMPR. But yeah, it went up yung dividend rate niya tapos nag-went down siya. And then for MegaWorld REIT, 6.73% and increasing then. Every quarter nag-i-increase yung dividends ni MREIT. For C-REIT, 5.59% and then it's also increasing. Okay? And then for V-REIT, since it's very new, 1.30% and then new. So wala pa tayong makuha enough data. Okay, so ito yung lahat ng REITs. These are the top REITs here in the Philippines. And ito yung mga data. And hopefully with this data, it could give you an idea ano ba yung magandang ano ba yung magandang REIT na you might wanna invest in. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, that is it. Those are the top REITs here in the Philippines. So based doon, ano ba yung pinaka nagustuhan mo na REIT? Okay? So comment down below and let me know ano yung gusto mong REIT na you wanna invest in. Okay? So yeah, I hope you find this video valuable and helpful. And if you did, make sure to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Tapos consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you wanna start your passive income journey with me, visit my website, freedomlabph.com. Again, that's freedomlabph.com. I hope to see you inside. Once again, Tiyo here, and yung goal natin is to experience the Lodi lifestyle. Bye-bye!